Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today, finally, I have the Flywoo FlyLens 85 in my hands and I'm super excited because it looks like they finally added soft mount on a 2S 2-inch. And hopefully this drone will be the first to have zero JELLO whatsoever. And I can't wait to try. But before I do that, please remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Bet if this drone will have JELLO or not. And if you wanna buy something, click on the links down in the description below. Let's go. Let's open the box and inside you're greeted with a foam that just flew away, the usual papers. And as you can see, drone batteries and accessories. Not a lot of paperwork actually. There is the O3 manual, the FC pinout, this is the most important, I always look for this, and some metallic stickers. I got a couple of optional 1000 milliamps 2S batteries so I can properly test the drone. You will find the usual parts bag and a USB-C right angle adapter to easily connect to the O3 system. Comes with all the tools you need to service your drone and with a ton of extra screws and hardware. Also the rubber grommets if you lose them. This is amazing, thank you Flywoo, because sometimes you just crash and you lose or break some grommets and it's amazing to have them in a bag. You get a pair of extra Gemfan 2015 bi-blades. Lastly, they give you a 1000 milliamps 3D printed battery holder. The 750 milliamps is already on the drone. And finally, it's time to open the drone that comes wrapped in plastic. And as usual, the plastic is super strong. And boom, finally the drone is unwrapped and it feels incredibly light in my hands. That's because they made the O3 naked and they are using their own Flywoo light kit which adds camera mounts and it keeps everything tidy and organized. And actually this drone, as you see it, is 79 grams, which is the lightest I ever reviewed, but not by far, because for example this one, which has a full O3, this is the Dark Star, is 86 grams. So this is 7 grams lighter as you see it, but it comes with a ton of accessories, of course. It comes with the LEDs, which add about 7 grams, and also it comes with this optional antenna, which will add probably 2-3 grams. So if you remove the LEDs, if you remove the antenna, this drone is incredibly light, and probably that's what I will do. And if you go on the website, this drone comes in the most number of variants I ever seen. It comes with everything. It has analog, full O3, naked O3, Walksnail, Wasp, HD0, and of course the plug and play version where you add your own camera. But in my opinion, the O3 is the way to go, of course, because you want to record with this kind of drones. And the full O3 will be heavier, but it will not overheat if you sit it for a long time. This one will overheat eventually, so it's your choice. I choose to start as soon as I plug in the battery, but have a better flight with a lot less grams. It's like 15 grams less with the naked O3, which is a ton. Taking a look at the construction quality, it's super well made. Actually, the ducts are light but very strong. The LEDs are inside, embedded into the ducts. You can remove them if you want, or you can turn them on and off with a switch. This plate is carbon fiber and it's been painted black with white strips, as you can see, and the Flywoo logo basically. It's actually quite thick for a drone this size, which I love. It's gonna be incredibly sturdy. The beauty of this drone is this soft mounting for the O3 camera. Also, it's super well thought out because you have the micro USB plug here for the flight controller, but also 3 mounting points with threaded inserts to mount whatever you want, a camera like a Go 2, a Go 3, naked GoPro. Of course, with the O3 you don't need it. If you have analog, you have some extra weight you can spare to put HD camera on it, but it will not fly amazingly, I think, because you need to keep this light. This is the 2.4 GHz antenna for the integrated on the flight controller Express LRS receiver, and these 2 dipole antennas are for the O3 down below. Also, you can add a super tiny GPS as optional if you want to use that, but I don't find it useful on a drone this size. The battery mounting system is super weird. You can slot it in. If you turn it horizontally, you can remove it, and as you can see, you have 2 holes to put it in to balance your battery on the drone. It has, you see, a key slot. You just slot it in and you turn it. It's weird, but it works. And if you run sick of using that, you have a couple of holes to run a regular small battery strap. This drone is running a F4 flight controller with 12 amps integrated ESCs and also integrated Express LRS 2.4 GHz. and it's spinning this super fast 1003 14,800 kV motors, which coupled with this propeller should spin very fast and smooth. But we have to bind it and see how it flies. See you later. And boom, it's a couple of days later. I was waiting for a super sunny day like today because I want to test the anti-jello capabilities of this system. And today I'm gonna fly with two batteries, the 450 milliamps 2S and a 1000 milliamps 2S. They recommend 750 or 1000. I don't have the 750 yet, it's coming on the slow boat, it's probably gonna come next month. And let's see how it flies acro with a kind of a lighter battery. Today they're hunting. I hope the drone doesn't get shot. I want to show you the lights before I fly. Boom. I got the blue lights, but you can get many colors on the website. Pushing a button, turn on and off. Okay, so the drone is very silent, I would say. And with this light battery, it feels super light. And of course, we got the first victim today, the chicken, and what better proving ground for a drone than chasing chicken. Oh wow, it brought me to Chicken HQ back there. Look there. This is my first flight actually, as well. Drone feels very light, almost too light to be controllable. It's a little bit jumpy, but wow. And you see, the chickens are not incredibly startled by it. Like, yeah, they run, but I don't care too much. Usually they run much faster for their life. So, voltage, you see, 26, 27 minimum throttle. And I see maybe this filter is not seated the right way because I see a little bit of halo around the corners. But wow, this drone is silent. Is a little bit higher pitch than the four-bladed ones, but it's light, so it's silent. When you push, it makes a little bit more noise. Okay, let's go instantly for the dive. So far, it's good. Okay, so this drone looks like flies great. Yeah, I can say it flies very nice. Let's try doing a dive and a push out. A little bit of vibration, but it's the least I ever seen in drones like this. Let's try coming back down. This filter, yeah, oh, okay, it doesn't dive as straight as the Darkstar. Let me try again. This low battery thingy is bugging me out. Let's try diving again and see how it goes. Maybe with the bigger battery we'll dive straighter. Okay, no, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's a little bit looser, but also the battery on this drone is not the recommended one, so it's not tuned maybe for this kind of lightweight battery, but it's pretty good, as you can see. No problem whatsoever. And how many minutes we have been flying? 2 minutes 58. Yeah, let's go a little bit longer, but it's about it. Not bad so far, not bad at all. Oh, I can't wait till the 750 batteries arrives. So 3 minutes and 30 with a 450. First flight, and I'm already satisfied with this drone because flies very good and it doesn't show signs of jello. Like at full throttle you can see a little bit of shake, but probably that's slow enough, so it's not jello, it's just a little bit of shake of the old drone. And we were flying with a non-supported battery technically, because you see it's a little bit loose. I had to put some TPU tape and it's not really the best because this is the 750 milliamps holder. Now let's try with a recommended battery, the 1000. And boom, I put the 1000 milliamps adapter ring, and it was a little bit fiddly to do because the 750 was already installed and it's easy to remove and add. This is new, and the TPU wings don't really want to insert in there. Once you do, it's kind of fine. If you don't switch milliamps often, it's fine, because yeah, you can just put the battery in and it's not too bad, you see. It goes in, but it's sturdy this way, it's not sturdy this way. You see, the battery can oscillate like the previous one, and this is not good, because if you fly level, it's fine, but if you start doing this, I hear the battery ticking on the carbon and it's ticking on the gyroscope. So if you start doing some maneuvers, this can cause a little bit of jerk, which it's easily avoidable. I mean, just put a little bit of foam if you want to keep this system, or put a regular battery strap. Is much quicker, still very light, and avoids a lot of issues in my opinion, and can put every battery you need. And it still hovers at like 30, 28, and it's still silent. A little bit less, but it's not bad at all. And it's much more controllable now that it has some useful inertia. On the other drones, they are heavier, but it's useless weight, it's plastic. This has a bigger battery, which is useful. Wow. And it feels a lot tamer. A little bit too much. Maybe the 750 is a better choice for doing acro, but no, actually is. Yeah, you have to. Oh wow! Oh, you have to push it a little bit, but yeah, it goes. You have to just raise the throttle a little bit more. And switching batteries is it's hard because you have to remember to give it more throttle once you have a heavier one. Yeah, but I feel like I'm a lot more in control compared to before. The drone is a little bit stiffer, harder to turn. I mean, I didn't touch rates or anything, so maybe I needed to put Expo before. This is integrated Expo, bigger battery, heavier weight. Just the Expo is the inertia you need to turn. Let's do a punch out again. You see a little bit of shake, but I don't think that translates to JELLO. Let's see how it dives. Yeah, it flutters a little bit, but no problem. The camera angle is, yeah. Camera angle is like at 15 degrees, so it's not the best to do this kind of maneuvers. Wow, oh, wow. A little bit of propeller wash now with this bigger battery. The propellers need to spin up because they are bi-blades, so they are going for efficiency, I guess, with these bi-blades. And they say with this battery, if you fly stable and not do too much acro, you can fly for like 8 minutes, which is incredible. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do 6, 5 because I'm just pushing it. But let's push it. So I feel like, wow, this is maybe the best drone to S2 inch I've flown so far. The Dark Star maybe flies a tiny bit better, but this is very fine as well, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, not bad. And you can make it lighter, that's the beauty of this drone. Remove, oh. Battery starts to sag a little bit. We are already at 3 minutes 30. It's like diminishing return with this. You have a higher weight, more mass to move. If you do acro, mostly the same as before with the 450. Yeah, probably you're gonna fly like a minute longer, but that's about it. Let's see what's. Oh. Hi, dogs. Test the signal. Yeah, Signal is fine, I'm facing the other way. Signal is very fine behind the house. Wow, these dipole antennas are not bad at all. Man, I have a curse with the trees in my house. All the trees are getting destroyed by thunderstorms and insects and stuff. Look, you see a ton of destroyed trees around here. Wow, wow. That was a bird, but I don't want to push with this low battery. Yeah. With this propeller is very smooth. I will try with time more propellers and removing weight as well. We are at 5 minutes. Yeah, okay. It makes sense to put a bigger battery on this drone. Let's do one last dive and yeah, not bad. Let's land. I just watched the videos and finally I can say this drone doesn't have any JELLO whatsoever. The soft mount really works and it's the first one in this class, the 2S class, not having JELLO. It's amazing and I wish companies see this and they put a soft mount. Always look for a drone with a soft mount when they are small like this, because they are small, they tend to vibrate, they're not big and absorb vibration. So you're gonna see JELLO without any filters in sunny days like today. Amazing. It also flies very, very good. So for me, this is pretty much promoted and so far is my favorite and it's gonna go on my backpack until some other companies make a soft mount for a 2S. It's also the lightest and it can go even lighter once you remove the unnecessary things. At least for me, I just want to go stealth. I don't want to be seen. I'm gonna remove the LEDs. They are cool, they are there if you like them. And yeah, the only gripe I have with this drone, it will be perfect. It will be really, really, really 10 out of 10. It's 9.5 out of 10. I don't really like the battery system. I already talked about it before, but it's just I mean, I like they are trying to innovate, but it's not super well executed in my opinion. It's a little bit clunkier than what I'm used to, and the battery swivels. You see, while you're flying, the battery moves a little bit too much in my opinion. Also, if you want to put a battery strap, it's kind of bad positioning because you have these two loops to put the strap in. You need to put your own rubber grommet in, but it doesn't quite fit. Maybe you need to redesign the antenna mounts. You need to do a lot to put whatever batteries you want in it. I think it's worth it. I will investigate into it, but I just wish the company would have found a better way of mounting the batteries. That's all my gripe. It's a minor gripe. If you stick with their own batteries, it's not a big deal. Just put a little bit of foam. Flywoo, if you see this, put a little bit of foam. And this drone is almost perfect. Like, for getting good shots, fly wherever you want is the best so far. It's just a minor gripe with the battery system, but this is the drone to go for. Probably other companies in the future will see this and add their own soft mounts to their drone. So it's a race, but so far this is the best in my opinion. And as always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know if you like this drone, if you agree with me that this is the best we've seen so far, and I will do a comparison soon between all the 2S mini Cinewhoops with O3, so stay tuned for that. And if you need to buy something, click on the links down in the description below. You help this channel a lot and I will make a lot more videos. Thank you so much, stay safe and happy flying. Bye!